Welcome back, financial forecasters. Today we're talking about Banxa versus Bitcoin. Why I'm not holding any Bitcoin in my portfolio, but you be rest assured that I'm carrying some Banxa. So let's look at one of the most interesting plays on the TSX venture. And today, why Banxa over Bitcoin? Well, you're about to find out, financial forecaster. Hit the like and subscribe if you like the content, and let's get into it. Especially if you're a Banxa holder, you're looking to jump into the stock, Banxa over Bitcoin. Let's go. So I think almost every day when people are talking to me about investments, they're always like, hey Ryan, why don't you hold any Bitcoin in your portfolio? Don't you know it's the money of the future? To which each and every time, almost exclusively, I say the exact same thing. Don't you know that money is easily tracked and can be taxed? Now, taxes are a way of life. It's something we all deal with in investments. But obviously, when you're in Canada or you're American, you're using tax-free savings accounts, Roth IRAs, 401. You're using a tax-advantaged account, unless you are like one of the top 30% of investors and you've already maxed those out and you're already happy with what you've done. But you know what? I'm not there yet, and if you're watching this, you might not be there yet either. So I'm gonna stay away from the tax man as long as I can. So Banxa is a Bitcoin play, a cryptocurrency play that sits inside of a tax-advantaged account. Why this is awesome is because Banxa holds Bitcoin, Banxa processes Bitcoin, Banxa processes currency into cryptocurrency. This is a company that has the exact kind of exposure to cryptocurrency as I want. And comparing it to like Hive or Riot or any of these other companies that have any exposure, the reason I picked Banxa, I think it's underpriced. And I think a lot of people started to realize that when they started to come out with numbers. And you know what? They're just getting started, guys. This is a business that runs 24/7. They barely have to do any upkeep now. Now that the ball is rolling, they've gotten funding. They just closed a bought deal offering. They've got money to spare. They're putting it to work into a business that just runs 24/7 on the internet. It's an internet company. It's an internet company that makes money off cryptocurrency, just like Square is a money company that makes money off of money. That still blows my mind. So like, why do I don't hold Bitcoin? I couldn't sleep when I held Bitcoin. The stock it's like a stock that's open 24/7. If you're watching this and you hold Bitcoin, you know that you're looking at that price all the time. We always like to say, buy an investment, don't look at it. Look at it 20 years later. That's how you're supposed to invest. If you're a Bitcoin investor or you're buying Doge or Cardano or Ethereum or DOT or any of these things, you're looking at the prices all the time. That's the nature of millennial investors. That's even the nature of boomer investors now, Gen X investors. We're all looking at these stock quotes all the time to see what's happening with our money. And that both comes with positives and negatives. And the negative with Bitcoin is it's open all the time. You're staring at it. So with Banxa, you get a little bit of a reprieve. Just trades like a stock. That's nice. Bitcoin, you'll pay capital gains taxes on. Banxa, you can hold in a tax advantage account. You don't. Now there's the BTCC Bitcoin Fund on the TSX. Sure, I'm not exactly a fan of a company that's it's not even a company, it's like a shell that holds Bitcoin assets and moves with the price. Cool, not my cup of tea. If you want to buy or you did buy in, awesome, sounds great. I think Banxa though, it's almost like a PayPal to me. And I think that's like getting in on a PayPal or a Square or one of these companies, these fintech companies at the very beginning, especially if cryptocurrency dominates the future. So if you think cryptocurrency is going to dominate the future, then Banxa is a long-term play and could be, I hate to say, a 10x company. I hate when people say that. Companies shouldn't be looked at as 2 times, 10x, 100x. Just look for a good company. Look one that you think is going to go into the future and keep going better. Now, Banxa everyone's seeing it. As you can see on the chart, Banxa it's starting to go very well. People are starting to invest. The volume is going up. The funding is going up. And these quarters and these transaction values, if cryptocurrency keeps being a thing, when there's all the signs are pointing to it will be a thing into the future, this is a stock that's going to make you some money. So why Banxa is better than Bitcoin? It's less volatile, only trades during the day so you don't have to rack your brain about it. You can hold it in a tax advantaged account, and it's a business that makes money 24/7. Doesn't even matter what's going on. This is a company that's just used. So if you're looking for an internet company, a cryptocurrency play, a fintech play, this checks all three categories, and that's why I like Banxa. So I'm gonna keep talking about Banxa in the channel. I'll keep sharing my returns. I'll throw it up right there. That's what I'm sitting at in my portfolio. I'm gonna keep building it in on any dip. I might even sell some other things to like start moving into Banxa. So I have about a 5 to a 10% stake in my capital cost into Banxa, but I'm not going to sell the farm just yet because it is still just a fledgling company. So if you're looking into Banxa, still be careful. It's still just a company that could fail like any other company. Be vigilant, watch the stocks, and you know what? Most importantly, hit that like and subscribe for the Financial Forecaster. Guys, thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this company and going forward with it. I have had a lot of interest, a lot of my friends and family and everybody talking about this stock. So for all my viewers out there who are my friends, my family, or people I know, I think Banxa is a cool play. It's BNXA. .v on the TSX Venture Exchange. You can get it on Wealthsimple. You can get it on pretty much any broker. And that's talking about Canada, obviously, so enjoy it. Banxa, Bitcoin play, better than Bitcoin in my opinion. You decide. Leave a comment down below if you have your own opinion on it. Thanks for joining Financial Forecaster. Enjoy this beautiful weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and have a great day. Bye.